Charles Leclerc topped the timesheets at the end of FP1 and FP2 on Friday in Jeddah. Charles Leclerc has insisted that Ferrari will be in the mix to beat Max Verstappen to victory once again in Saudi Arabia after registering a perfect start to the new Formula One season at last weekend's Bahrain Grand Prix. The historic Italian team have endured a turbulent time of things over the last 2 years but now look set to rejoin the fight for Constructors' Championship glory after producing arguably the fastest car on the grid in compliance with the all-new technical regulations. Leclerc led a remarkable Ferrari 1-2 in Bahrain ahead of Carlos Sainz in second place to ensure a hugely promising start to the new campaign. The former was tested by Verstappen over the course of the contest but managed to stay ahead of his Dutch rival to claim the spoils and register only his third Grand Prix victory since joining Ferrari back in 2019. The Maranello-based outfit will be hoping for a repeat of last weekend's heroics at the next time of asking in Saudi Arabia in order to extend their early advantage at the top of the Constructors' Championship standings. Leclerc was fastest in both of Friday's practice sessions and will be desperate to follow up by putting his car on pole position for the second time in as many weeks when qualifying gets underway later this evening. The 24-year-old, who has been widely tipped to rival Verstappen for this year's Drivers' Championship crown, will also be looking to make the most of Ferrari's performance advantage when the 5 red lights go out at the start of Sunday's race on the streets of Jeddah. He admitted on Friday that he was encouraged by his showings in practice despite hitting the wall in FP2 to prevent his team from carrying out a race simulation program ahead of today's qualifying session. "It was an unfortunate end to an otherwise good day," Leclerc told the Ferrari website. "In FP2 it was a small mistake, but not one that makes me lose confidence. I expected the front to slide around more and I clipped the inside wall at turn 4. Focusing on tomorrow, I think the pace is there. It's a bit of a shame we couldn't get the high fuel laps done, but we should be in the mix for tomorrow." Meanwhile, it remains to be seen whether Red Bull will be able to iron out the reliability issues that plagued their efforts in Bahrain in order to bring the fight to Ferrari over the course of the weekend in Saudi Arabia. Both of their drivers were forced to retire from the season-opening race after suffering fuel pump issues during the closing stages at the Bahrain International Circuit. Verstappen also revealed after Friday's practice sessions that he was pleased with how things went despite insisting that plenty of work needs to be done to catch up with Ferrari before the start of Sunday's race. "The sessions ran quite smoothly today. We completed our program and tried out lots of different tyre sets," said the Red Bull man. "It seems like Ferrari were quite competitive again. We still have a little bit of work to do to catch up with them and there's plenty of room for improvement. The track feels pretty much the same as last year, the barriers have moved slightly and in terms of visibility, it hasn't made a noticeable impact.